newfangled text language.
And today on the Satan and Sharky show, Sharky requires an explanation of Lulu. Hi everyone.
What are these newfangled kids saying?
Sudden Sharky.
What is happening with these kids? Get off my lawn!
You don't own a lawn, Sharky. We're too broke for either of us to own a lawn. No one's on your lawn. You can't afford one.
That is very true. Oh, hi, Flower.
Hi, Flower.
I am so very confused.
Hello,
What is this?
I am your surgeon today. Please count back from 10.
What does this mean?
I mean, at this point, I'm like, alright, I'm just practicing my baby talk for when I have to play the kids.
I'm so confused. What's happening, Chris?
Alright, ready?
No.
By the way, I've booked a birthday party for this afternoon.
Oh, time to have an anxiety attack. ... Hmm?
Looks of confusion and outright terror on their faces, all
That's
laughter
me.
dying off immediately, are vaguely concerning to me.
Are you scared? Confused? Good. Now you know how I feel about Kingdom Hearts.
Well, yeah, that's what Kingdom Hearts does.
Okay, but yeah, that's what
In
Kingdom
fact,
Hearts
Kingdom
does.
Hearts is neither light nor darkness, it's just confusion. She's just jumping right in. No birthday party foreplay. Nope.
What is that
This is where we
supposed to
stopped
mean?
last time, so this is where we're picking up.
What is that supposed to mean, Joe? Chat's just confusing me right now. I don't know if I can handle this.
Vaguely concerning to me.
Sorry. I meant to tell you, dears, but I plumb forgot.
How are y'all?
Well, how are you, Joe? I would ask how magic is, but I know the answer to
No,
that is confused at Kingdom Hearts. Francine's face really says, I don't give a fuck.
No hi, no how are y'all? Just let's go.
Grumbling at Hades. Hades is
Yeah,
difficult.
I just saw your tweet, and I was like, my gut wanted to respond. Don't force yourself to not. If you want to do it on God mode, do it on God mode.
Yeah, there's
Do
no
what
shame
you
in the God
do.
mode thing. They provided it for a reason, and also
Zero
like,
shame. Don't feel bad about that.
I had my third successful run finally on my 46th run. So,
God
like-
mode. Every time you die, you take reduced damage.
So
Is
it
that
starts off, if I recall correctly, at a 20% damage reduction, and then each time you die while God mode is on, it gives you like a further 2% or something reduction.
Okay.
Yeah, if you're done with the gameplay, it's, the story, I feel like, seems worth it, feels worth it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh no. The story is very good.
Motherfucker! Yeah, I've been trying not to do God mode, and I do think that the gameplay is fun, but it is difficult, for sure. Because, like,
Oh yes.
out of the 3 times that I've beat Hades run, I've had
Joe just like
2 of the times. Oh. No, Joe, we love you. Besides, Teo's the route this time. So I guess we're flirting with you? Question mark? But yeah, 2 of the times I finished a run successfully were like, by the time I put the controller down afterwards, my arms were like going numb. So yeah, you don't need to do that. You don't need to put yourself through that. So just do God mode.
I just mean, in general, I'm here floating in space trying to get by.
Well, yes. Yes.
I think Flower, you said like you were getting rolled at Elysium, which is so difficult, and it just spikes there. Like, it spikes so badly there. So that's definitely a, like, no, don't feel bad, because that, I think, walls everyone.
I mean, I think, anyway, like, the game made a point of including God mode for people who, like, don't want to struggle through just to see this story. And I think that's valid, and that they understand that it's valid, and they made accommodations for it. And so just go for it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Do it. I think Magic's annoyed because they didn't know about God mode.
God mode is quite hidden as well. Like, you have to...
Yeah, you have to go through a few menus.
Yeah. Well, you just have to go into the options menu once you've started the run, from what I remember. But I've never tried it. But if I remember, it's just in the options menu.
I think you can also have it start there from the beginning. Yeah, I think there's an option in the beginning to just turn it on. I don't remember, though. Anyway. Birthday party? I'm completely happy to use cheats once the game starts ramping that up. I downloaded a cheat for Control because the last two encounters are just ridiculously annoying, and that is totally fair because Control can be ridiculously annoying at the end.
Oh no. No, don't tell me anything. I've only finished 3 and I don't want any spoilers. Don't tell me nothing. Tell me nothing. I've been dodging spoilers forever. My roommate, like, has been playing her runs while I stream because she's like 13 runs ahead of me at this point. And she's so much farther. And, like, I don't want to know anything. So I just, every time I'm done streaming, I'm like, is it safe to come out? I don't know if I'm allowed to leave my room while it's on because I don't want it spoiled.
I think I checked before I finished today, because I was playing a little bit today. I think I beat it 45. I've done 45 completed runs. Out of, I think, like, 85? Crap, that's a lot of flipping runs. Anyway. How old are the kids, may I ask?
It's her 5th birthday. Oh, to be young again.
Did you say it's her 5th birthday?
Yep.
Fan! I love that.
His feet look like feet.
Are you sure they're not also blades?
Yes! He stinks there.
Man. I feel like Than is my aspiration. I just want to be Than. Like, I look at Than and I'm just like, how do I become
Okay, but
you?
who am I in Hades?
You?
Yeah.
Hypnos.
So we're brothers? Is that what you're saying?
Yup.
Hey,
I don't know. Who would you think that you are instead?
Hi, so you died there. Why didn't you just not?
Why don't you try just not getting hit? What does knee armor look like? Sprite cuts off right there. You can probably...
I'm surprised they don't have a full... Yeah, no. Interesting.
5-year-olds? Naomi starts pulling at her hair, eyes wide and trembling. Throwing skee balls overhand into the glass. Jumping up and down on pinball machines. Putting chewing gum into coin slots.
Pulling on my costume. Tearing off pieces of it. Hello. Naomi, Ashley, keep it together. We've survived kids' birthday parties before.
Doom! Doom! The end is nigh.
Well, I'd hate to get in the way of all the fun. It's time for my afternoon nap anyway.
Alekta's the worst. She is the worst out of the three.
Get some Hades rest.
Yeah. I've also hit the point where, like, I am not capable of doing more than one run a day. Or, like, one run at a time, at least. Yeah.
Those breaks needed.
Yeah. Well, I mean, at this point, like, a run for me takes... It tells me that it took 55 minutes, and I'm like, that's a goddamn lie. I started this game up an hour and a half ago.
So I watched a video today of a YouTube channel that I watch sometimes for, and they've been doing Hades every once in a while, and I think they just completed their first run. The video was an hour and a half, and Hades was like, yeah, you completed it in 45 minutes.
No, see, that's the thing, is like, you said that it was only stopping in
That's
between...
as far as I know.
Yeah, but like, I'm like, what are you talking about? There's definitely some kind of miscalculation happening because, or like some other time when it stops, because I will do a run, it will take me an hour and a half, and then it will tell me it's been 55 minutes. I'm like, this is a goddamn lie.
Have fun, dears!
Right, battle stations. Oh yeah, I've taken a break from Hades too. That's fair. That's very fair. I'll take ticket desk so I can oversee operations. Ashley, greet the kids. Naomi, watch for hardware damage. I forgot what Sparkles. That's what her name was.
Yep.
I literally forgotten what
Sparkles
her name
Shake
was.
Bottom.
Sparkles, roaming duty. Look for trouble. Do what you can. Prepare yourselves. They are coming.
Like an oncoming tidal wave, the rumble is felt before it is seen. Parents pulling into the parking lot, minivans disgorging kindergartners, and suddenly, terror arrives. An explosion of small humans rushes the door, bursting into the arcade before scattering every which way. Even before any of them can get tokens, they're grabbing at joysticks, mashing buttons, eager to get their game on or even just pretend to be playing. The crew assumes battle stations. Naomi by the fragile pinball machines. Ashley near the door, trying to distract the incoming kids to greet them. Gavin, armed with pre-stacked $10 rolls of tokens, quickly exchanges them with the adults. Beats waiting in line at the change machines. As for the pro gamers, well, Queen Bee and Teo's friends bolt for the exit, abandoning them. Keen on getting out ahead of the surge of kiddies, I guess.
Mood.
That's all very well and good, but I've got no idea where I'm supposed to be. Roaming duty, Gavin said. Look for trouble, Gavin said. I mean, I was doing that before, but now, the chaos has multiplied. Just like in Hades. For a few minutes, I'm like a pinball being bounced around. Or like that frog trying to cross a highway of traffic. Would you like to do ASMR for the rest of the night?
No.
Good, because that's a little loud for ASMR anyway. You're supposed to whisper into the mic for ASMR.
I was actually not even that loud, which was the thing.
Yeah, but you just were speaking at like a normal volume. It sounded like.
It wasn't, no.
Really?
Yeah, it wasn't.
Well, it was still pretty loud for ASMR.
I was just very close, like...
You just need to whisper really quietly into the mic for ASMR.
I am
don't
not
actually
an
know how to do it.
ASMR streamer, YouTuber person. I don't know how to whisper. I just scream.
You don't know how to whisper.
Nope.
Screaming's my job.
Okay, I just
wanna
go
be a banshee.
Too many extremes. I think that's also part of our brand.
Yep.
It does vary from person to person. Some people.
I actually don't really like the ASMR feeling personally.
I was never into it.
I mean, even as people have described it, I'm like, no, I don't like that feeling. Because I think some people have described it as, like, similar to when someone's brushing your hair, and I'm like, I'm so uncomfortable with that feeling, actually.
Can someone not, though?
It's like a jolt running up my spine when I hear my own name. See, I don't want a jolt running up my spine.
See, I only ever get, nah, I can never, I
I know a lot of people like it, and a lot of people find it, like, relaxing and stuff, and that's, you know, cool for them, but I don't like the feeling myself. But I feel like there have been some interesting ASMR videos in the sense that someone sent me one of, like, a nurse or a nun or something, like, taking care of you in the, like, olden times with the plague and, like, mixing up some kind of medicine for you, and I'm like, this is so weird. I love it.
The only ASMR video I ever watched was they got an ASMR mic. Transferring my phone so I can crash after the rest of the night bed watching.
Yeah, please rest more.
But they got an ASMR mic and they brought a bunch of friends over just to do like whatever, just to like mess around with the mic and everything. And one of them got super close to it, to one of the ears, because it was like a weird one of the sides, and started singing Toto by Africa by Toto in the voice of Kermit the Frog.
Oh my god. See, and those are the funny things.
And it was just like,
I'll beat you to a pulp in an alley. Yeah, those, I'm like, this is so fucking weird. This is hilarious.
Yeah, that was the only thing I'm like, that is funny. But like, I wouldn't want to like listen to it like too long.
Ones
it was
that
just
are
like a funny little thing.
The ones that are sort of funny in that way, I am like, I don't actually get that ASMR feeling from them, because I mean, as it was said, like, people's triggers for ASMR vary from person to person. So then those, I'm just like, this is funny.
Exactly.
This is
That's
funny.
why I liked it. I'm like,
silly.
man, it's funny just to hear Kermit the Frog sing that.
But it's interesting that ASMR has grown so much in the past few years.
Mm-hmm.
Eventually, I spot 3 possible problems on the rise, and Sparkle's professional floor attendant is ready to attend to them.
Oh my gosh, every time with our names, I
Sparkles.
never can handle them.
The shake bottom.
Sparkles!
We could have Sparkles away at the end.
Sparkles away!
Which one of these should I tackle first, though? I may not
Why are
be
you
able to deal with all of them
somebody?
in time.
Why are you tackling somebody? That's not cool. You shouldn't tackle people.
Sorry, I have a response to that, but I'm trying to resist being too referencing depressing things.
So you're trying not to be you?
You're right, I should just say it.
You shouldn't hide yourself.
Yeah, you shouldn't tackle people, and you shouldn't be a racist who's jumping on a 14-year-old boy accusing him of stealing your phone. Did you hear about that?
I did.
Yep.
Shots fired by Sharky. It's
They're not really shots fired. It's a thing I utterly acknowledge myself being.
Do not hide what's inside.
Okay, they're Disney princess.
I thought I was a Disney villain, not the princess.
Could be both. Maybe you're a Disney queen, actually.
Not all the queens are evil.
I'm like... Is that a Frozen
No.
reference? No.
It is not a Frozen.
Most of them are, though, yes.
It was not in any way, shape, or form supposed to be a Frozen
I'm
reference.
trying to think if there's any like...
Any...
Oh, any, like, evil queen or evil Disney characters that tell you not to hide what's inside. Is someone straight up named the evil queen? Yes.
Yeah, yes. As Joe said, in Snow White,
Evil queen,
literally
evil stepmother.
is the evil.
Brave? Well, I mean...
I've never seen Brave, actually.
Brave is really good. She's basically Ace, so I mean, that's cool.
I hear it's very good, I've just never seen it. I need to...
The concept is basically 16-year-old girl is basically Ace, and is like, no! I don't want to marry! Ew! No! No!
She's
Real
a
arrow
Ace.
Ace.
Hey.
I mean, truly, though. She's not evil, but she is the antagonist. Yeah. Yeah. But she's also not telling her not to hide what's inside. Arrow Ace. Aromantic Ace.
Yeah. It was a very good pun.
Arrow.
Yes.
Brave.
Alright, so Teo.
The sounds of hardship call to me from the Fast Cars 5 racing games. Shouting adults and crying children are never particularly good signs, and I hope beyond hope that I can take this on. I shake the discomfort off. Now's not the time to doubt myself. I need to find out what's going on, and stat! As I get closer to the revving of engines and the clacking of shifting gears, I see a grown woman berate a cowering boy.
I didn't.
Admit it, I know what you did, you brat! You manipulated my precious son to put his tokens in your game! You should be ashamed of yourself!
Sorry.
Children like you are the absolute worst! Garbage!
Ma'am, keep your voice down. There's no need to shout at a child, no less.
Jesus, lady, chill. Yeah.
What? No, I don't think she's a Jesus lady.
Karen lady, chill!
Yeah, Karen lady, chill, yeah.
Karen, why so rude?
Because Karen.
I'm only disappointed that her name's not actually Karen.
What's going on here?
This jerk of a boy told my sweetest beyond sweet Josh that he should put his own tokens into the racing machine so he could play it for free. Josh earned those tokens from his own allowance, and I won't let some devil child steal his money.
Well, let's just take a moment to calm down, okay?
I don't think I can do a very good Karen voice, but oh well.
You are not a Karen, I assume.
Nope. Before I say anything else, I spot Queen Bee and Teo out of the corner of my eye. Consider that it is a literal fucking child. Welcome back, Flower. Devil child. Oh shit, it's me.
Welcome back.
Queen Bee looks infuriated and Teo has buried his face in his hand. Actually, now that I stop and think about it, they might have some insight! The racing games are right next to Showtime's stage. Teo probably had a good vantage point of the whole thing if he was dancing on stage. And just by the way Queen Bee's brows are furrowed, I can tell something is not sitting right with her. I could ask one of them for their help, or I could try to solve this one by myself.
Teo.
And Teo is here!
And Teo is
Teo was right next to the action when it went down. I decided to check in with him.
Ma'am, I know you're upset right now, but if you please stop shouting, we can get this all settled. Teo?
I refuse to calm down until this child has been appropriately punished! New scene! Yeah. Well, I think we considered it one of the previous runs, but we're like, oh, Teo's run is coming up pretty soon, so we just waited.
Yeah.
That such disrespect is tolerated in this arcade is appalling! Oh, I'm giving you the worst online reviews. Ooh, foreshadowing.
Oh.
Teo jumps down from the stage and approaches the shouting woman. He puts his hands up.
Sheesh.
Simmer down, simmer down. This can all be explained with science.
With science, you say?
With science?
Oh, I love science.
Really? I mean, right. Of course. Teo, by all means, elaborate.
Teo walks past us and right up to the Fast Cars 5 game. He casually slumps in the driver's seat and then motions for us to come near.
Let me show you both something.
Teo points at the car console. It's got a wheel, which is fantastic, and totally necessary for a driving game. Pedals, gear shift, and so on. But the feature Teo draws our attention to are the 2 coin slots, which are vertically stacked, one on top of the other.
Okay, so this is where you drop your tokens in to play the game. However, do you see how it's practically in the middle of these 2 identical consoles? Which game does the top slot belong to? The right hand or the left hand game?
Quick say.
Left. It's obviously the left one, right? I mean, correct?
Of course not, fool! It's the right one!
Exactly.
Sparkles is correct.
What? Preposterous!
I guessed. See, these import games can be confusing. I'm sure your son just put his token in the wrong slot. A common mistake, really. Happens all the time.
Considering how confused I was, I could see how a small child would be just as, if not more, confused. Honestly, mine was just a lucky guess. I give Teo a grateful look, happy that the crisis has been dealt with. The frustrated customer would undoubtedly apologize for yelling at that boy now. How dare you imply my precious Josh was wrong? I can't believe the gall of some people. Josh! Josh, get over here! We are leaving this horrible arcade! Right now! Oh. Well. Didn't see that one coming. The woman scoops up her child and storms out the front door. I don't think we'll see her or her son anymore. And frankly, I'm cool with that. Sorry, I had to be a screaming parent. She's gone now, for what it's worth.
You had to be a Karen.
Once they're gone, Teo looks back at me from the driver's seat and shrugs.
No can do.
There's just no pleasing some people. I feel sorry for her son. That's no way to treat a kid.
And they never saw her again. Never, ever. Just never saw her again. She just disappears.
What?
This is not a sprite reuse. We never see this sprite again. Teo's sprightly and happy demeanor shifted slightly. Eyes glazed over as he looked into the distance. Everything is fine! I haven't seen Teo act like this before. He just looks so upset. I wonder if I should check in with him.
Why wouldn't you?
It seems like he can really empathize with the situation. Like deja vu, maybe.
I know it's really none of my business, but were you yelled at as a kid too?
Karen upset. Or Teo. Not cool. Yes, Teo is precious and lovely.
Haha, astute as always, Sparkles. It happened a long time ago, but every time I see a child getting yelled at,
You know, now that I think about it, I am a little sad that this was never addressed on the Queen Bee side. That she gets so upset during this part, but we never get any follow-up don't think we ever got any follow-up to it, right? Of like why she got so upset over it.
Yeah.
I mean, other
You're
than
right.
the obvious, that's no way to treat a child when you're a grown-ass woman.
You are asking me a question that I have no way of knowing the answer to, because that would require my memory being a quarter of the way decent.
I think she mentioned something briefly. Yeah, I think it's like hinted at this part that she's like really upset over it, but she doesn't really talk about it.
It just reminded me of how I'd get treated by teachers, notably. I'd space out in class, daydreaming. They'd rake me over the coals for it, just to assert authority. Total overkill.
Bummer.
Really bums me out to see adults mistreat kids this way, you know? I'd like to treat people with respect, even when they're in the wrong. Like you saw just now with that woman.
After pausing for a moment, the fire returns behind his eyes.
Fire or sand?
Well, his eyes are open right now, so it's fire.
I appreciate you taking some time to ask me, you know? Shows you've got respect too. And empathy.
The fire in his eyes turns his eyes glassy because they're clearing the sand away.
Ugh. Gosh dang. Why did I choose to do this?
Yep.
Every flippin' stream my question.
It's too late. We're almost 2 years.
Technically, it's never too late.
Not too late. It's never too late.
That's a song,
Jail.
I think.
Okay. I'll go to jail.
I
Just
think
as soon
that's
as we send all of the insurrectionists there too.
You're
Ready to
too
fight
sweet.
them.
You're too sweet to me, Sparkles. But I'm not that important. You should make sure that boy's safe and sound.
Catch you later.
I'm head back to Showtime stage. Holla if you need anything.
I give a quick wave to Teo as he returns to his game. After poking around a bit, I managed to find the kid, still shaken up from the whole ordeal.
Hey, sorry about all that. Are you going to be okay? I think so. I swear I didn't do anything. The other kid, he just came up out of nowhere and dropped his token in my slot. After I lost, I got off the game and offered it to him. He just ran away. And then that woman approached you and started yelling.
The boy nods, wiping his snotty nose on his shirt.
Uh-huh. Well, if it's any consolation, the bad lady is gone. I don't think she's going to ever come back.
Never! She's never gonna come back to the Funplex.
Don't make me smack you.
Hmm?
You heard me.
Go for it. Oh, sorry, we're social distancing. You have to remain at least 6 feet apart.
Okay, I'm gonna get a 33.5 foot pole.
Alright, then you just have to get all the way over here.
Yep.
Boy, cheeks still streaked with tears, let the smile spread on his face.
Thank you. And tell that nice man thanks for sticking up for me too.
I nod and the boy scurries off and rejoins some of his other friends. Right, that's that sorted out. But the other two situations are about to spin out of control. I've only got time to deal with one of them. Which one?
Gosh dang, that's too real of a comment.
What? Oh.
Men say they're saying 6 feet away, but they're only 5'9" or 5'10".
Give him an inch and they'll take absolute power over all of us.
Go see Gavin, get some steady.
See, the problem is we're too steady. We wanted the gutsy ending this time.
Yeah, technically we want to get some guts.
So. Oh, poor Gavin has no points so far.
Wow, everyone else is even.
Uh-huh. Except for Gavin.
Except for Gavin. We hate Gavin in this route. Go solo.
It's fun. Anyway, so I just wanted to see us get
there's
splashed by.
There is a self-reliance option for if we do the tickets.
But do we not want to see Sparkles covered in sprinkles?
Gosh dang it.
What? Sprinkles?
No,
Sprinkles for Sparkles.
I was thinking of a conversation with my roommate.
I want cake now. But fortunately, I have some in the fridge. Because the great thing about being an adult and defining what an adult is we go grocery shopping and then my roommate and I are like, do we want to pick up some cake while we're here? And we go, yeah, we do. And then we get cake. I had a slice yesterday. Probably gonna have a slice later today.
Cake.
I think it's also some holiday in her culture today. So that was also a reason to have cake. We'll get fucking cupcakes, mate.
Well, I guess we're doing
Get
cupcakes.
fucking cupcake. Get command not recognized.
You forgot the mate.
I'm like trying to think of what alternate get command it would suggest there, because Git sometimes tries to like suggest an alternate.
Did you mean
type
this?
code.
Yeah.
Sorry, every time I see Git, I just want to make Git jokes. I'm a nerd.
Hi, nerd.
Hi, dork.
Have you met Nerd 1 and Nerd 2 and Nerd 20?
Which one's 1 and 2 and which one's 20?
I don't know.
I can smell disaster on the wind and it smells sweet. Yeah, I'm a programmer. As in, I can smell that box of birthday cupcakes one of the parents left near the ticket desk, with kids swarming around it scavenging for their favorite icing colors. At first, my inner child was merely offended that someone thought one of those icing blobbed cupcake cakes was superior to actual birthday cake. It's not per grammar, but I do have a sign poster thing that says per programming, which is cute. And it has the programmer girl with like a cat next to her. I should put that up. So.
Gosh dang it. That joke.
Per programming?
Yes.
Well, you know, Mog is really enthusiastic about it. He wants to sit next to me for my programming pretty frequently. And then goes, meow! 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 But there are clearly larger issues at stake than that.
I want chocolate! Don't take all the chocolate!
I want 2 cupcakes. Give me 2 cupcakes.
No fair! Everybody gets one, and mine's gotta be chocolate!
Chocolate!
Of course, kid at the front grabs the last one.
Finders keepers, losers weepers.
The parents aren't paying attention. They're too busy complaining about their jobs and the weather and the PTA and stuff.
For a second, I thought it said and the PETA.
What, PETA? Like the company that pushes veganism at the expense of Holocaust victims, women, literally any minority demographic for shock value.
Yeah, that company.
Yeah, fuck them. Meaning, when the first cupcake is thrown, nobody is there to stop it.
Ah, stop it! Stop it!
I wanted chocolate!
As blobby wads of icing and sponge cake go flying, I glance over to the coin-op games, which are about to get caught in the crossfire. Naomi, who's busy trying to unjam a joystick when the kids waggled too hard, looks up to see the cupcake onslaught coming her way. As does Ashley, whose fuzzy costume is a nice and inviting target for flying confectionery. Act fast, Sparkles! Both?
Both.
Both. Quickly, I hurl myself into the action.
Get down!
Sparkles and icing. Numbness sets in as multiple rounds of frosting-coated mortar fire impact against my body. When I finally hit the ground, my clothes are totally ruined. Bunk.
Yeah, we probably have like 5 pairs of the same outfit.
But alas, my noble self-sacrifice could not completely protect them. Naomi seems to get the idea and shields the game with her body. A few stray cupcakes that missed me hit her, but otherwise no damage done. Ashley takes a few shots, unfortunately, but it could have been worse. As parents swarm to round up the cupcake war instigators, Naomi and Ashley kneel down to check on my fallen form. Sparkles! Are you okay?
Oh my!
Could be paralyzed from the neck down. Sparkles! Blink once if you're paralyzed. Blink twice if not. I'm not paralyzed. Oh hey! Or you could talk. That works too!
Naomi helps me to my feet, although I have to be careful not to mingle my icing with her icing in the process.
Ugh.
Days like these, I'm glad I wear an apron. Ew. Cupcakes are food, not fashion.
Poops.
Colored icing is just the worst. I think I can get out these two. I can get. I think I can get these two out with some club soda, fortunately.
Guess they got all of us, huh? But Sparkle's worst of all.
You know, that was super selfless of you, trying to save us from the splatter. Speaking as a floor attendant, you score a silver medal.
Despite all of us ending up splattered a little, they seem in good spirits. I should try to keep that rolling.
No.
There's Gutsy.
That sounds weird.
Ew.
That sounds weird. Ugh. I fear no confectionery. Bring it on. Break your dessert. Break your desserts upon my body. I shall stand God forevermore. Hey, that could be a good team building exercise for the staff.
Ugh. Please no. I hate gross stuff.
It's just cupcakes. Cupcakes are great.
To eat, yes. Not to play an oversized game of paintball with.
Break yourself upon my body is a WoW/Hearthstone reference. Interesting.
Like, I played Warcraft 3 way back in the day.
I've played none of the above.
See, I never played World of Warcraft, because I hate subscription fees. Love how uncomfortable it makes things. Anyway, thanks, Sparkles. That was a complete mess, but I guess it could have been more of a complete mess if you hadn't done that. I'd better get back to fixing this joystick. You should clean up and get back to it also. The party's still going. Good luck. Oh, Joe.
Joe's comments never cease to make me laugh. Yeah, good luck. And hey, good work. If you'll excuse me, I need to go clean up poor Pinky a bit. No, don't be sorry.
Are you apologizing for being funny, Joe? How dare you?
The only one who should be apologizing is me.
That could have gone better, but it also could have gone much, much worse. More importantly, I kept their spirits up. Even Ashley, who has to clean icing out of her fuzzy felt, came out of it cheerful. With a brief nod from Gavin, I snatched one of the official Funplex t-shirts to replace my cupcaked top. After a few minutes in the bathroom to change and wipe icing off my pants, I'm ready to go again. 2 prums in the can. Now to deal with that crying kid by the skee ball machines. So she's gone. Well, crap. Percy looks up briefly from clearing level 78 of Moopy. Looking for that girl. I think her parents took her home. Party turned sour for her, I suppose.
Drat. I wasn't fast enough.
You can't be everywhere at once, Sparkles. Cheer up, love. You're still doing better than the last guy who stood at your post.
Seconded. I saw you deal with that obnoxious parents, and with the cupcake war.
Hi, Mary!
You did well today. 'Tis a Mary.
It is Mary.
Oh my gosh, why were you
Bouncing... Like, is that a mushroom or an alien? Or is it a mushroom alien?
No, it's a bee.
Uh-huh. Gee, thanks. I couldn't tell. I've never seen a bee in my life.
I don't know. You live in such weird areas. 'Tis a Teo.
You're right, there are no bees in hell. They all go to heaven for saving us. Keeping our, what's the word?
Spiders, now they go to hell.
They don't necessarily go to hell.
Spiders,
eat other
they go
pests.
to hell.
Have fun seeing someone in heaven.
No, spiders go to hell. Spiders are literally the devil.
Gonna get spoiled a lot from the playthrough watching tonight. I mean, we're still on chapter 1.
Oh
We're
yeah.
on Teo route.
Yeah. We're gonna make it through eventually, guys. One day. Maybe
Seeing
by
Gavin
2022.
actually smiling is weird. But I'm not going to say no to praise from my sub-boss.
By 2022, we'll finish.
No! Flower, no. I mean, I'm happy to see him in hell, here. But also, no! Okay,
Just a fun fact. Percy goes to hell if he's not in your top 4.
it's just an implication that Brexit is hell. Luckily, I'll be there, so that's fine. Everything is fine.
Things seem to be cooling down. I suggest you take a few minutes in the break room. Well, there's a lull in the action. Ashley and I will handle things for now, and she can swap off when you come back.
Everything is fine, slowly drifting across the screen. Mm-hmm. Percy ducks out of the conversation without actually moving anywhere, refocusing on his game.
I could use a few minutes, yeah. Thanks, Gavin. I'll be right back. Mm-hmm.
I slip away, headed for the employee lounge. Oh, right, there's this scene.
Which we can skip through most of it, if not all of it.
Yeah. I mean, we're probably gonna keep it pretty short today anyway. But... You're a tough kid. You look so tough in that orange, like Naruto. Naruto's tough, right? Also, every time I see the... Because now I've been seeing the Boruto pop up. Oh my god, it's just like, that's the dumbest fucking name. Why do they choose that? But every time I see it, all my brain does is go, Boricua.
What?
Puerto Rican.
Okay.
It's like a... I forget if that means if that means Puerto Rican or if it's just from Puerto Rico, but anyway, it's associated with Puerto Ricans. And that's all I think of is Boricua.
Hey, life can be lousy sometimes. I'll give you that.
Wait, we skip ahead.
That's why we talk to Teo. Because Teo's there!
Teo is here, and we're gonna actually talk to him. Wow.
We're actually gonna learn things.
Look how high Teo's bar is. Amazing.
As high as he probably is on the weekend.
Who said that Teo gets high on the weekend? He's high on life.
Wow, Dracula. Alucard is the stupidest name to give your child.
And it's just like, hold my beer. Hold my ramen or something.
What's my ramen?
Gavin has no love. I know, I'm so sad. He hates us. I love Gavin, but Gavin hates us.
Gavin will get his love in like
In the very last
more
run.
runs.
In the very last run.
Yeah, Gavin will get his love eventually, just like everyone gets their love.
I've mostly seen Teo busting a groove on a Showtime stage, but currently he's chilling with some Fast Cars 5.
Every character gets their own bottom to love.
Yes. Everyone gets their own peach. I'm trying so
What
hard
about
not
Daisy?
to make an impeach joke. I
I
just want to make an impeach joke.
See, I made a Mario joke. What about Daisy?
Hmm?
Everyone gets Peach. What about Daisy?
Luigi?
Gavin is.
See, everyone gets their own peach, but only Luigi gets Daisy.
Can anybody find me some bottle to love? Fun fact, Gavin eventually dies alone and unloved in hell of his own making if he's on your top 4.
Yeah, Gavin's my favorite too! Yeah, Mary!
Okay, but he dies alone and unloved in hell if he's not in your top 4.
Why are you calling me out like that?
The flower is.
Flower, why are you calling me out like that?
I like magic. Anybody find me some bottom to love.
Uh-huh.
I'm just not saying that.
We'll have at least 8 bottoms to love by the end of this.
I was just not going to sing that.
As I approach, he seems pretty relaxed, reclining back into the seat.
No last dance to end the night, and no, I have not. Nah, I've danced so much today that my legs feel like jelly. And jelly legs means I get to rest these calves and try my hand at some of the other games. Wait, we've done this one before?
Oh, it must have been the very first run.
Ah. Do you play Fast Cars 5 much then? Not really. In fact, I actually hate driving. But since I was over here earlier, I figured I could give it a try. And how is it? It's okay, I guess? Okay. Go, Speed Racer. Go, Speed Racer, go! I can tell your heart isn't just in Fast Cars 5 like it's in Showtime stage.
Isn't just in Fast Cars 5?
Yes, isn't
Is
just
it
in
also in Fast Cars 1 through 4?
Uh-huh. No, it's in Fast Cars 6.
Is it in Jinx's special copy of Fast Cars, whatever?
Sure.
Wait, did you ever go back through those demos?
Nope, I keep forgetting.
How could you? Jinx is the best.
I keep forgetting.
So much.
I keep forgetting.
We don't talk about Fast Cars 6. No, I think that was from the demo. You don't get to laugh if you didn't see the demos, okay?
The only demo I saw was ours and the other one I jumped in on, and that we were both talking in and confusing everyone. Loxley.
Oh, Loxley.
Those are the only two I've seen.
Loxley's pretty good. But Jinx. God, I love Jinx.
Truth. But I'll gladly remove my heart from the stage so it can belong to you.
Teo, we have 7 more chapters before you can give us your heart, okay?
No, he's just gonna rip it out. You'll get another heart like in Zelda. Da da
Sounds
da
metal as
da. Teo. I kid. But fast cards just doesn't make my blood pump like Showtime Stage does. There's so little movement in racing games.
7 more before his heart, but 4 more before.
Wow. Flower's bleeping himself out for the kids.
Yeah, for baby.
Yeah, we probably have more than one kid here.
Was Mary the one who was also the same age?
I don't remember.
I think Mary might have also been the same age as Magic.
I think Mary is also baby.
Something like that.
Yeah. Anyway.
I will swear whenever I damn well please, motherfucker. Yeah, Magic.
Magic, stop taking after your mother.
Fuck yeah.
As you probably realized, dancing game's different.
Swear as much as you fucking damn well please.
You are a child.
I mean, we put the, mature content thing on our streams now because I swear and shit. Or like after my grandfather, the Navy taught him well. Also fair. Literally swearing like a sailor.
See, I know my grandfather was in the Navy, but he didn't really talk too much while I knew him, so didn't really hear that. I don't know. I wouldn't call myself a mature or a responsible adult. I wouldn't really ever call myself an adult.
I am a mature and responsible adult who has cake in the fridge.
Joe, speak for yourself.
Oh no!
Oh, deluded
Favorite
banana?
I mean, I think everyone who shows up to here is 20 plus. So it depends where in your 20s you are.
But the question is it the early 20s, the early 20s, or like the 20s? Oh, no. I mean, technically, I might be the second, or the next youngest.
You could be.
Like...
You frequently are, yeah.
Oh, when I showed up to Flower Stream, I'm like, wait, am I the baby here? And Joe's like, Sharky's the baby.
Sharky's the baby. Yeah, I mean, that's... You're, what, 2? Technically as a teenager. God. So baby.
You influenced this child too much in their teenage years.
How is Babby formed? Babby is formed by you take a banana and then you just put some bees on it.
As you probably realize, dancing games differ vastly from racing games, and the communities surrounding them do too. The communities? Yeah, all of us who enjoy the same game come together to play, talk, and appreciate each other's company.
You take the moon and you take the sun, but they didn't give us Apollo and Hades, so I guess you just take the moon. Maybe you just take Aphrodite. Oh wait, no. You take Zeus.
Don't take Aphrodite! Ares is gonna kill you!
No, sorry. Babby is formed by Zeus. My bad. My bad.
That is generally true. That is generally true.
Fucking shock that Zag's not also somehow Zeus's child.
Nah, Hades gotta get laid at some point.
I mean, you can get laid without having babies.
That is true. Well, Zeus doesn't seem to know that.
Zeus doesn't care.
Uh,
Gen X. And neglectful parents were skipped over for world leadership, and we're okay with that because we don't put up a fuss.
yeah.
See, I saw some Gen Xers
We are
posting
very
things
tired.
about being a latchkey kid, and then I looked up the actual definition of latchkey kid, and I went, oh shit, I'm also a latchkey kid. Whoops.
Test,
Yeah, why
test.
would Zeus care? He ain't paying child support. And his wife only ever goes after the woman, because...
Can't go after the king of the gods. Apparently. We're the kids in some cases.
Uh-huh.
Like when she
Hera
made
really
Hercules,
goes after the wrong people every time.
like when she made Hercules literally slaughter his entire family for being Zeus' kid, and then put him through trials in order to redeem himself for slaying his family.
So trauma.
Yes!
So we're all undergoing Hera trials.
Anyway. Let's go. Yeah, you can't spell slaughter without laughter. That's why it's called slaughter. It'd be like that sometimes. Our Showtime stage group meets 5 times a week. It's always a blast. There's dancing, funky beats, sweating. What more could you ask for? None of those things? A towel, maybe? I don't know. I always bring an extra or two for newcomers.
Just imagining Teo walking in with a duffel bag of towels just so he can hand out towels to people randomly.
There are several gaming communities that frequent here. You'll meet them all eventually. I'm happy to report that the Funplex is one of the biggest Showtime stage communities in the country. But don't worry, we aren't a rowdy bunch. We just block the fire exit. Well, maybe a little rowdy. But if you ever need us to settle down, just ask.
Hey Teo, you want to settle down with us?
Wow. Always know where you're
He's winking.
Gosh. What have I gotten myself into? Maybe I should just...
You
skip
say that, but it's a little late to question what you've gotten yourself into almost 2 years later.
It's not too late. I can skip out on every stream for the next few years.
Oh no, it's too late to ask what you've gotten yourself into. By this point, you should know.
I can skip all the streams for the next few years.
I mean, you could, but why would you make all of our viewers so sad that way?
They'll have you. They'll be fine.
Why would you make all of our viewers so sad? We need the mascot.
They'll have you. You'll be fine.
I'm not the mascot. You're the mascot.
I'm not either.
You're Ashley. You would abandon our baby this way?
Look, after all the trauma I put you through with Kingdom Hearts, I think you'll be glad.
I mean, even if you stopped doing the streams, you would still you would still continue doing Professor Sharky, I assume. So I
Maybe
don't
I'll
think the
stop
trauma
that
from that
too.
would stop.
Maybe I'll stop that too.
Now, why would you do that? What's family without a little trauma? Yeah, exactly.
Probably a good family?
What's that? What's family without a little trauma? Or a lot?
Wait. Probably a good family? I'll be your genie. Your wish is my command.
Sounds
sounds-
fake. Fake news.
Right now, all I wish...
Mary
now.
also has the pledge thing now.
all I wish for is a nice hot bath, a long sit in my favorite comfy chair. I'm pooped. You had a nice relaxing evening. When I saw you worked your buns off. Thank you. I just hope my buns are still firmly attached. I don't know what I'd do if I lost my buns.
Fake new ones.
But I don't have the ingredients, and I don't have any money to go buy some. I'm living off of pizza bagels, don't you remember?
Hey, yeast is no longer sold out everywhere. Flour is no longer sold out everywhere.
Yeah, because flour is here. Why would flour be sold out when flour is here?
Flour has not sold out. Great. Good. I'm glad.
I'm sure they'll show up behind you. But if you ever decide you need to shake those buns, you should join me up on Showtime stage. Maybe one day. I'll hold you to that, Sparkles. Anyway, it's been real, but I need to consume food before I fall over. Catch you on the flip side. I'm a phony.
Then who's the real one?
3 flour.
Not one
Bum.
flour?
No, there's never one flour.
Holden Caulfield would be so disappointed. I'm like, I guess it's like DDR. Or there's a couple others that it might be closer to.
I don't know anything about video games. What's a video game?
It's a game with videos.
A game with videos? Really?
Yep.
Huh. How does
Yeah, DDR
How-
and Down Central.
how does one game with videos?
What are those games that had the old,
FMVs?
yeah.
Do you want to play an FMV? It would be bad. Because all of them are bad.
Alright. Flower. This seems up your alley. You've got to next make one that's actually good.
Night Trap. Oh my gosh.
Teo jumps
It's
on the
on-
Fast Cars 5 console and smiles to me as he wanders his way out of the funplex.
Night Trap is on Switch. It's a thing.
Things winding down, there's just one last thing to take care of before I'm out the door. I seek out Gavin to handle the remains of the day. Legit banger.
The
Anyone use
7th guest. I
the
don't know
arcade?
that one.
Oh, we just finished with the kids, actually. We just finished with the birthday party. And I don't think I went to arcades that often as a child, although I do think I went to Chuck E. Cheese once in a while. I mean, I think all the bar arcade type places are growing in popularity, but really struggling considering there is a pandemic and all of them should be shut down right now. Ideally.
I don't think I really ever went to arcades. Like, I mean, when I was an adult, I went to like Dave and Buster's, but like most of the time, I just ate and then left.
What, Dago's Palace? What was
Yeah,
that?
I went to Daco's Palace, had their not very good food, and then left.
Mm.
They had alcohol though, so
Mm-hmm. Didn't we go to a Dave and Buster's after the Final Fantasy 15 movie?
yeah.
I was upset.
And I think all
and
I
wanted
had was like a drink.
And then I think we got ice cream at like a convenience store on the way back.
I don't think so. I think we immediately went back to the bus. I don't remember
We
getting
had
ice cream.
at some point.
I don't remember us getting ice cream.
Or I had ice cream at some point before we got back to the bus.
That wouldn't surprise me. I think I was like, I can't eat anymore, and like I just had the drink, and that was it. And then, that was probably the best idea because the bus ride home was terrible.
Yes, this is why I remember that I had ice cream, is because then I didn't feel very good. Because they had very like scatty driving, where they kept
Yes.
like jerking.
Yes. So many people were rushing to the bathroom. So many people.
Oh yeah, no, it was awful.
It was so bad. And then we were also like an hour late, so I had to like figure out a way to get home because all of the trains were gone. It was bad.
Mm-hmm.
was so bad that night. I think I didn't get home till like 2 or 3 a.m.
But we went to the Nintendo store that day, I think. Arcade culture is still alive, I think. To some degree. I mean, there are certainly, like, pinball groups and DDR type groups. Like, those communities are still kind of around.
Yeah, there are... Wow. Wow.
Moral of the story is never go anywhere or do anything.
Oh, the more arcades as an adult than as a child. Wow.
I feel like
okay.
I went... Nowadays, I probably at this age would only go to like barcades rather than arcades. But when I was in Japan a while back, like they have lots of arcades and those are really fun. And there's actually, I think, like a very little arcade in like a mall thing near where I live. But it's very small, like very, very small. Because it just took up one of the stores within the mall. Alright, seeking out Gavin. Handling remains. Handling our own remains. We are ashes.
Sparkles.
Sparkly ashes.
Good work today. Thanks, boss? Mid-boss? Sub-boss?
Mini-boss?
Mini-boss? Do I have to punch you now to get experience points?
No, don't punch Gavin. Japan's crazy.
Gavin will
Those
do.
rhythm games look awesome. They recently came out with a Switch game for the Taiko thing.
Yes,
Man,
yes.
I
There's
want
been,
a
I think
Taiko
there's been
game
a,
at home.
I think there's been a few Taiko games that have been brought over here, but the Switch.
Yeah.
I know they did release one just for the Switch.
Like very recently.
Yeah,
Because I got mad for it.
Did they? Is there like a specific? Because I know, like on the PS2 ones, there was like a controller for it.
From what I could tell, because I was looking into it on the Switch, it seems like instead of like an actual drum, for the Switch it seems like you just take the Joy-Cons as your Taiko drumsticks, which is a lot less exciting, unfortunately.
I feel like I remember seeing in like the Japanese.
They might
release
have
that
like a
drums.
drum thing for it though. I don't know. I just know that from what I could tell, they have at least an option to use the Joy-Cons as though
the Japanese release got a drum. They just didn't bring it over to the West. Normally I'd have dealt with angry parents myself, but I was distracted. I've only second-hand accounts of your performance there, as Teo told me everything. Although Teo isn't staff, I suppose he stepped up to handle that rude customer with a rational and calm attitude. So I'll consider that handled. I'm pleased to say the sale of Mr. Moopy's Magic Maze for a full $3,000 will indirectly offset quite a few of these costs. I'm glad you consulted me on that, and stuck to your guns on the pricing. Even if I'd be happy to be rid of that relic entirely. Why it's still here is a good question. Was I not clear I wanted it gone? Percy didn't want to break up the family. They're machines, not people.
Naomi suddenly appears to slap Gavin across the face. Wait, Yugi's grandfather is magic?
Yugi!
But I thought magic was baby!
Fun fact, if you rip Percy off, he can't afford medication and will die.
I don't believe that for a second, Flower. Percy's the richest one here today. Flower, don't you lie to us just to make us sad.
He's making me laugh.
Just to make Joe sad.
Yugi. He
that
also didn't
Magic's
want
voice?
Naomi to be sad.
Are you telling me that's Magic's voice?
Yes.
Does
is
that wait?
now
Does that mean that we're the great grandparents of Yugi?
Yes, that is true. I
Wow.
thought we were Frank's flower.
We're all Yugi's great grandparents. Incredible.
Your suffering is my nourishment. Yes, well, Naomi needs to learn to let go, I'd say.
Ahem! Are you giving our poor little Sparkles a hard time, Gavin, dear?
Miss Francine, I thought you'd be napping.
Naomi's dream matters too. As does the dream of Percy, that poor fellow.
That phrase is in my autocomplete. Good to know.
Poor? Isn't Percy stinking rich?
Everyone has a dream they're chasing.
Gavin, I know you mean well, wanting to keep everyone's dreams afloat. But sacrifices made in that name which shatter the dreams of others, well, that's not what the Funplex is all about. Sparkles, you understand, yes? The reason why?
Why am I here? That's the question she asked me during that interview. Now I think I understand.
I'm here today because I need to take risks. I've been mired in the muck for years now, just taking what I can get out of life, going with the flow. Look around and I see all sorts of risk takers, people chasing hopes and dreams, without compromise, without looking back. Naomi, Percy, Queen Bee, Teo, and Ashley. Even you, Gavin. You know we're better than this. We don't settle. We fight. We chase after our hopes and dreams and cower before taking a chance. We don't take the safe option. I see.
Apologies.
Sparkles, Miss Francine. I apologize.
I'm just like, Gavin, no! I love you! The Gavins of the world are unappreciated.
It's difficult to balance.
Underappreciated. I'm gonna give him a hug.
You can't.
I know I can't. We have to
It's
social
diff-
distance. He has to stay at least 6 feet apart. My arms aren't that long.
It's difficult to balance my idealism against my realism some days. But I know in my heart I need to err on the side of idealism, even if my mind screams in protest. I can assume you are still keen to work here, Sparkles?
No, so sad Gavin is this. Gavin, no.
Gavin makes no friends here.
Cries. Gavin's my favorite, but that also means that I've put him last. It's very sad. It's very, very sad. I'm so sad. I don't even hesitate before replying.
Absolutely.
Gavin fetches a nearby short stack of forms.
Fill these out tonight, hand them in to me first thing in the morning. And welcome to the Funplex.
Welcome to the family, I'd say.
Oh no, are we playing Resident Evil 7?
I'm sure you'll fit in just fine, Sparkles.
Really feels like a mocking nickname. One bus ride later, and it's home again, jiggity jig. Juniper, already home from work, bounds over eagerly to interrogate me on my day. So, how'd it go?
It went well.
Well, or well.
Really well. Your little app came through, despite being terrifyingly omniscient and just a little bit unnerving. You forgot to mention adorable.
You haven't had to read many Iris lines since we came back.
No, I haven't. What is this voice? Who am I again? I've
I
forgotten
mean, this is the
everything.
first of reading Juniper since we got back to this game. That's wonderful! I'm so glad to hear things worked out! And you even came home with a smile, like when you were a lifeguard.
I guess I am smiling. Interesting.
By the way, there's just one teensy-weensy little question I have for you. Why exactly did you order a giant crate full of pizza bagels? ...
Did I neglect to mention that part of the terms and conditions?
I'm like... Is this only for our specific Iris? That this is part of the terms and conditions? Seeing as if it was part of the normal Iris terms and conditions, Juniper would have also had to order an entire crate full of them at some point. On the plus side, I know what I'm having for lunch tomorrow.
And for the next century.
Iris is super sus. No, Iris is precious.
And that's level 1 of Arcade Spirits complete.
Wow.
Hey, look! You also won a prize! You'll get one of those for each level you clear, plus some extras for various endings and other hidden thingies.
Hidden thingies.
Now let's check your score. Mateo's definitely taken a liking to you. Dance Fever.
Hey, Flower, are you still looking for typos?
Mateo. Oh yes, Mateo.
Yeah. Teo, also known as Matt?
Sup, Matt?
I don't know if you're still looking for typos, so I'm just staying on the screen for a second in case you are. You can read more about her in one more quarter. I need to get to that.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. That was a thing.
I thought Mateo was spelled with one T.
Yeah, I thought it was too.
In which case, then when he introduces himself, you have a typo to fix. Yeah. That's what I mean by typo.
Yeah, I think it's... I'll flag it. Yeah, I think it was M-A-T-E-O.
Well, because as I've seen Mateo as a name elsewhere as well, it's also one T.
Mm-hmm.
So I believe that this is an extra T. Oh, no, I mean, like, this is directly in conflict with the spelling that we saw earlier in the game.
Yeah, because he does introduce himself as Mateo earlier.
Yeah, but I believe it says one T.
Yes.
Anyway, I'll leave that to Flower to double check, but I'm pretty sure it was one T elsewhere, so at least for consistency between the two. With an H.
Writing human Iris is fun. You're proving to be level-headed, rational, and honest. Great!
What? But we wanted to be unlevel, irrational, and brash.
I'm debating exactly how Jesus your family is. Wait, what?
Ooh.
Wait, what?
Jesus. Jesus.
Words about Jesus. Oh, that was good.
Surely someone has made this joke before me.
Oh, probably, but like it's still a good one. Like it's still very good. I enjoyed. I enjoyed the Jesus. Iris is from a conservative Christian household.
Little did we know that Jesus' full name was actually Jesus-picious.
Jesus.
This will clearly not cause problems. Did I break Sharky? I think I broke Sharky. Help, Sharky's broken. Just debating how hard I want to drive that home in the story. Yeah. Have to be careful balance to not be too heavy-handed with things. Oh, not again! We just got him repaired. All right. What was it? Kill Sharky? Okay, Sharky.exe has to start up again. Unless you're not running on Windows, in which case maybe it's just /Sharky. I don't know, Sharky, do you run on Windows?
No, I run on
Sharky OS?
Sharky OS runs on a unique version of Chrome OS.
Oh, no, wait. You function on some special installation of Linux that has very limited memory. That's what it is.
Right, that was it. That was it.
Sharky
Yeah, that
runs
was
on
it.
Linux with extremely low memory.
Take a sip of water, don't choke. It's not the choking that's the problem, it's that I can't stop laughing.
I didn't expect to break you with that one. That was a pretty bad one, in fact.
That's why it's so funny.
Sharky is Linux on a Raspberry Pi.
Yeah.
Wait, but Sharky hates pie. Wait, that checks out. Did I break you more? I think I continued breaking him. I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh.
Who wanted to make sure not to miss the wheezing Sharky? Or did someone say that you got sending you into an asthma attack? Instead of Raspberry Pi, it's pumpkin. No, it's definitely raspberry, since Sharky also hates raspberry. Or since Sharky hates berries in general? Definitely Raspberry Pi.
I've never actually had pumpkins.
Picked the wrong moment to ponder serious story stuff aloud.
You're totally
I
fine.
mean, you can ponder these things. We're just also silly.
Oh, I am actually a little bit crying. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Are you back with us yet?
I don't know. If somebody says a joke, I might fall over again.
Quick, someone say a joke. Sharky, get it together, man. That wasn't even a joke. There, Sharky, take your time.
Oh man.
Don't die there. Does my life count as a joke?
Mood.
Yeah, mood indeed.
Also, you scored 4,950 points.
Hi, Malik! Oh, you've come just near the end. I'm sorry.
Nice.
Hi, Malik!
Keep talking with people and your score will go up, up, up. Oh my gosh, why am I crying? Oh.
Yes, welcome, Malik. We're almost at the end, but you've come just in time for We Broke Sharky Again.
Oh.
Hope it's all going well over there, though. Hope you're doing well.
Today's pizza fact is Americans eat approximately 100 acres of pizza each day, or 350 slices per second. Ooh, wow.
Is it wow or owo? Oh, this in the background for 30 minutes. Just came back in time to Sharky losing it.
Wait,
It's okay.
When did
I think he's been losing it for probably about the last 10 minutes of the 30.
When have I ever had it?
True. That's fair. That's fair.
Oh man, okay.
Want to save your
Here.
game?
Do you want to save your game before proceeding to level 2?
No, we hate saving. We
I
fail all
have-
of our save rolls.
Are we making some death saving throws? I mean, I can roll a d20 a few times and see if I fail.
What's the threshold?
It's if you're below a 10, you fail. If you're above a 10, you succeed. If you get a 1, that is 2
Oh, is that a
failures.
consistent
If
one?
you what?
Is that a consistent one? Okay.
Yes. If you get a 1, it's, I believe, 2 failures. If you get a 20, it's an automatic full success, and you come back with 1 HP.
I don't think I've ever had a character down there.
I have. My barbarian
Well, yeah, that
has.
figures for you since your playstyle is. Alright, let's just charge right in there!
No, it was actually funny. I was the only time I was facing another barbarian who was just slightly stronger than me in a 1v1. That was the only time. And the minute I went down, it was my entire team was like, "Wait, he went down. Let's bull rush this guy and murder him." And they just ganged up on him, killed him, and I woke up and like, "Oh man!"
Good job.
I almost
job.
it was a close one too. It was pretty great. I love that. That was like one of my favorite fights so far in our campaign.
Uh-huh.
Anyway,
We'll be back on Friday, and I guess I'm doing another art stream? Or are we doing something else? Or we'll make a last-minute decision depending on the state of the world and how much we need to chill stream.
yeah, bye.
Night, everyone. Or good day to Malik, I guess.
That's all, folks.